Hunting tradition. Some say it's just a sport, but to us it's a tradition passed down by generations of great outdoorsmen. Growing up, I had the amazing opportunity to listen to stories about hunting, fishing, and experiences that were embroidered into my brain. Both sides of my family hunted big woods within the Adirondacks. My grandfather on my father's side was into archery, so much so that he would go to teach the bow hunter safety course. I didn't get a chance to meet him, but I grew up looking at photos, playing with antlers hanging on the wall, and listening to stories from my father's hunts with him. My other grandfather, also known as Papa, was an avid outdoorsman as well. Growing up, we would go fishing, scouting, taking amazing photos of all sorts of wildlife. But I'm here to tell you his story about his buck, taken within the Adirondack Mountains near the Dannemora area. That morning in 1993, he wasn't expecting much, but to his surprise, a giant was lurking by. As he sat in my father's tree stand, a big-bodied buck walked by, stopping by some trees. He didn't have a great shot, but took it anyway. The Savage 30-06 that we nicknamed Lucky did its job. After waiting till the next morning to track it with friends and family, they found it. That big woods mountain buck would go to dress 272 pounds. Our small community was thrilled to see such a big deer he even made the newspaper. These traditions have been passed down to me. The stories, the hours spent in the woods, are worth every second. After losing him to cancer, I set a goal to get a nice deer for him. Little did I know, he would make sure it was a heavy buck as well, dressing out to 196 pounds. This would take me on a journey within the Adirondack Big Woods. This is the story of the buck nicknamed For Papa.
So I got a heavy deer. I already found his rubs. This must be really fresh. So I'm gonna follow it. It's probably from last night, but we'll follow it into the pines. I ended up spooking one a little bit ago. Found scrape. I sprayed it in there. Didn't realize he was right behind me. He was coming right towards me. I had enough time for me to set up and wait on him. He just came right in. So, I'll follow these tracks for a while. Are you recording? Okay. So yesterday, on my way out along the edge of the pines, because it's been relatively warm, ended up seeing a doe and a nice buck, but I couldn't get a shot. Ended up seeing where they went in and out. I found a few beds. Obviously they don't always bed in the same exact spot, but at this point I gotta be in the area, right? So what I'm gonna do, I know he's locked down with the doe right now. I'm gonna use a mixture of our hot estrus. Maybe if she's done, he'll end up trying to find another doe, and I'll end up being that hot doe. But I'm just gonna slowly still hunt, work my way around, and we'll figure it out. Hopefully there's some more sign. Alright, get back to you guys in a bit. Ended up finding a spot where they're feeding. Nice big runway. So as soon as I get to something like this and I know they're in it heavy, that's why I like to use my scent drag. Right now the wind's actually a little bit this way, which is fine as long as they're on the right. Right now I'm just gonna go ahead and spray it. Obviously, when I use some, don't use too much, but I also like to make sure it's soaked enough to where it, especially on the ends, starts dripping, and then be done with it. I also make it to where it's not too long, so it doesn't get caught up. Can't wait for tomorrow. Tomorrow we're supposed to have a lot of snow, so I say a lot, probably 1 to 2 inches, but it's a good spot to check out tomorrow, especially for tracks. If I find a big set of tracks, obviously go on those tracks. But tomorrow's going to be a rough day if they're really on the move. So I'm gonna keep at it. Good luck to everybody. Who knows, maybe we'll have some luck with us today. Dad just messaged me. He said he found a lot of scrapes that are fresh, so alright, get back to you guys in a bit.
Hey everybody. I ended up getting this nice Adirondack buck. This year was especially important to try to get a nice deer. I ended up losing my grandfather to cancer. He used to tell me stories about how he got his deer. Back in the day, it actually dressed 272 pounds. It was a big mountain buck. I just had a feeling today was the day. I knew I was gonna have to take a hike, but I'm just glad I was able to get a bear this year and this nice buck. A lot of hours put in for this. Pretty cool. I haven't even seen this deer ever before. Surprised I didn't get him on camera yet. At least I don't think I did. I'll have to go through the pictures again, but when you start running a lot of scrapes, it's hard to tell. Oops. Also, obviously, Bigwood Senko. We're just passionate about the outdoors. We tried a lot of things, and over time, it just got to the point where me and Dad were like, hey, why don't we just start helping other people out? That's what our main goal is, try to give people products that we personally know work. As you can see, it's the third year in a row I've gotten a nice deer, so it's hard hunting. You never know what the woods are gonna offer you. Glad to have another day to get out into the woods. Nice big neck. That's cool. Wish I would have got it on the action camera, but oh well. This is the best I could do for you. Bigwood Senko. Have a good one. I know I am.